Good morning, welcome. Here we are, Friday the 19th of November 2021. We have a partial lunar eclipse today in the sign of Taurus. So actually today I'm going to use my channeled astrology cards to do the reading today. So a bit different, probably only be able to draw one or two cards because they're very, very large cards I used to use in workshops and things. So we'll just see what the cards have to bring us today. The full moon's all about things coming to fruition, about manifestation coming through, and because it's in Taurus, Taurus is in touch with stability, beauty. Taurians love beautiful things, so you'll have beautiful things being drawn around you. Let's just see which card comes out today of the... Okay, this is the card first drawn, and it's Libra. And I'll just read you what it says on the back about Libra. Libra, you are the bringer of balance, peace, harmony, and joy. Take time to connect with the inner voice, and balance is yours. The scales are equal. You are the winner. You give others a sense of stability, peace, and joy and happiness. The ruler of Libra is Venus. It governs kidneys, adrenals, urinary tract and ovaries. The air is element, colour soft green, blue, green. Energy is energy and action are glamorous, artistic, cooperative, balanced, swinging. Positive functions, balanced, internal harmony, beauty, diplomatic, decisive, peaceful, and charming. When it's functioning negatively, it's a social butterfly, superficial, vain, impractical, fence sitter, unaware of choice, and unbalanced. Life's lesson for Librans is to see themselves clearly in other people. Their lessons are to see themselves clearly in other people they are relating with, to see their behaviour and qualities in others reflected back to them, to learn to cooperate on an equal basis with others without ignoring personal needs and without loss of independence. Create beauty and harmony without being superficial. Libra is like the scales, tipping this way and that until it reaches the point of balance. It can also be like a beautiful bird sitting on the paddock fence, not being able to decide where to fly, to the forest or for the shelter or to the pond to drink the cool water. The birds fear flying to the pond to drink, as it will be forced to look at its reflection, and it may not appear as beautiful as it believes it is. So the idea of these cards is, if you have your chart, you look at your chart and see where Libra is coming up for you at the moment and what section of life you need to apply these attributes or these qualities that Libra carries. So that's it. So the life lesson, but this the message, even if you're not a Libra, if you don't have it as your rising, or you don't have it as your star sign, or you don't have your chart and can't find it, the message will be pertinent to you anyway, which is you are the bringer of balance, peace, harmony, and joy. Take the time to connect with the inner voice, and balance is yours. The scales are equal. You are the winner. You give others a sense of stability, peace, joy and happiness. So that's that one. Libra, we'll have time to do another. Just see which other card comes out. It sort of fits in being Venus. Taurus is also ruled by Venus, which is where the full moon eclipse is happening today. So bring the beauty into your life, basically, too. Okay, and what have we got? Taurus is the card that's been drawn. Bit hard to see these cards. They were channeled and spiritually painted. I channeled the paintings and made the cards up 20 odd years ago. Okay, so Taurus. So once again, look and see where Taurus is in your chart, but you can really relate to it because this is what the full moon is in today. Okay, so it's feminine. The message is value yourself, for you are of the one, the all that is. You are the supply of abundance in all forms. Stay connected to the God self, and all is truth. And all is truth. Love, peace, harmony, and prosperity. Okay, I'll just read that again because I muffed it up a bit. Long time since I've used them. Value yourself, for you are the one, the all that is. You are the supply of abundance in all forms. Stay connected to the God self, and all is truth, love, peace, harmony, and prosperity. The ruler, once again, is Venus. It's interesting, isn't it? Governs the throat, the voice, the ears, the thyroid, the lymph, the tongue. It's an earth sign, so you have air and earth together, and the colour is green. So a lot of green, blue, healing colours. Energy and action, calm, reliable, and stable. So there's the stable energy again. Positive functions, creative, warm, loving, generous, reliable, sensitive, self-worth, value self, prosperous, and joy. Negative functions, stubborn, mean, insecure, resistance of change, possessiveness, feel worthless, indulgent, and lazy, and loveless. Okay, so Taurus's life lesson is to trust themselves and to share their gifts lovingly and generously. Taurus's mission is to relate to their senses and body and to gain pleasure and support from the material world using their own gifts. Taurus energy is like a large apple tree, solid and abundant with natural pleasures. Okay, so that's the reading of those two cards. That's all we'll have time for, but they really fit in. It's interesting that the cards that came out today are Libra and Taurus. So you've got male, female, so it's really balanced. You've got balance on both sides. Beauty, both ruled by Venus. So Venus is about love and feminine energy and dance and singing and, they govern the throat, they govern the voice, Libra's an air element, so it's like floating, and dancing and really rejoicing. So really good time to do a full moon ritual tonight and dance in front of the moon. Get out there and swing and sway and let your body go whichever way it wants. And just take notice of those. I'll read you once again the life lesson of both of those star signs, because even if, as I said, even if they're not your sun sign or your rising, or you don't have a chart to check where they sit in your chart, which house they sit and what area of your life it rules. The lesson will be appropriate to you today anyway. So the life lesson of Libra is to see themselves clearly in other people they are relating with, to see their behaviour and qualities in others reflected back to them, to learn to cooperate on an equal basis with others without ignoring personal needs and without loss of independence. Create beauty and harmony without being superficial. Libra is like the scales, tipping this way and that way until it reaches its point of balance. It can also be like a beautiful bird sitting on the fence of a paddock, not being able to decide where to fly, to the forest or to the shelter or to the pond to drink the cool water. The bird fears flying to the pond to drink the water, as it will be forced to look at its reflection, and it may not appear as beautiful as it believes it is. Okay, and Taurus's life lesson is to trust themselves and to share their gifts lovingly and generously. Taurus's mission is to relate to their senses and their body and to gain pleasure and support from the material world using their own gifts. Taurus energy is like a large apple tree, solid and abundant with natural pleasures and gifts. So there we go. I'll turn them round the picture way now. You can't probably really see the paintings much, but anyway, just felt appropriate to use those ones today. A little bit of a different reading. Just see what the moon card affirmation has to offer us today. If you do have your chart, just have a look at where Libra sits in your chart and where Taurus sits in your chart, and see what area the houses will tell you what section of your life you need to relate both these lessons to. If not, just take note of the lesson and the energy. It's really interesting that Taurus actually came out today, seeing as this moon's governed by Taurus. Okay, the card that's popped out at me today is this one. And it says, I gather more wisdom each day. Now that's pretty appropriate. And the wisdom will be flowing in today on this eclipse, because it's a partial eclipse, partial lunar eclipse. And it brings, eclipses just strengthen the energy of the moon, or the solar eclipse, if it's a solar eclipse. We have a solar eclipse coming up on the 4th of December, and it's in the new moon, though. So that'll be very powerful as well. But anyway, hope you have a wonderful day. We've got time today to draw one more card. Let's do a Power of Now. We haven't done one of those for a while. Look at Charles' Power of Now. See what it has to offer us. I'm in trouble finding. Okay. It's the Portals of the Now. It's the card that's come up. And it says, even during a conversation, become conscious of the gaps between the words, the brief silent intervals between the sentences. As you do that, the dimension of stillness grows within you. Even during a conversation, become conscious of the gaps between the words, the brief silent intervals between sentences. As you do that, the dimension of stillness grows within you. Okay, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it the thumbs up, subscribe and share. know they're a bit different, but let me know if you enjoyed these cards or not. Yeah, that's it for today. Love and blessings. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye for now.